Hey everybody, on this episode of Something New here in the Teak Life Basement Bar, we're trying Cava de Oro Plata. What's the difference between Plata and Blanco? Well, on this episode you're going to find out. This is the base for all the other Cava de Oros, and we tried the Extra Anejo. So watch this episode and learn a little bit more. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Teak Life Basement Bar for another episode of Something New where we're trying Cava de Oro and Plata. So, if you remember and you've been watching, we did their Extra Anejo before. So we started at the very, very end of the aging process to where this turns into this. And we did, well, you know what? You watched the episode, right? You gotta watch the episode to find out why we did this one first. But we are here with the Plata. So what is the difference between Plata and a Blanco? Well, I'm not going to tell you that right off the bat. I am ready to taste. Cava de Oro, the Extra Anejo, I loved it. It is one of my favorites. So I have really been waiting very patiently to try this one. And same bottle design. Now the label, you're going to see it's very faint. So it's probably a little bit hard to see. But we're going to do some close-ups so you take a look at this magnificent bottle. But it still has the same top, where the top is actually a shot. So you have, I don't want to yank it, there we go. You have your own personal shot glass. So if you're ever in need, you know, and I don't know if danger erupts and you just happen to need a shot of tequila, they got you covered, which is fantastic. We're not going to use this though. We're going to use... you knew it was coming, right? I mean, of course you knew it was coming. And we're not going to waste any time anymore talking about anything. We're just going to dive right in. And I think that's a nice healthy pour. For this though, we are going to try it neat. And then we're also going to try it with a single ice cube, because I want to see if it brings out more of the flavors. Let's give it a tough, nice little swirl around. So this is from agaves that are aged 7 to 10 years. It is twice distilled, so if you know a little bit about the distilling process, and I don't want to get too technical, but it removes some of the impurities, and impurities are what kind of give you those hangovers. You know, something that's dirty, usually the heads and the tails, the way that they cut the liquor, I mean, it just, you want that clean. You want something really good, and I think, you know, maybe one day we're going to have to do an episode where we try something that is maybe not so good, so we can really talk a little bit more about the distilling process and how important it is. So you get that sweet agave, of course, you're going to get that. I'm picking up a little bit of citrus, a touch of pepper probably on the back end. Pretty typical for a Blanco or a Plata. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, that's outrageous. So, I'm picking up some citrus. There's definitely some citrus tones in it. You're going to get a little bit of pepper, but it's a very mild finish. It is not overpowering whatsoever. There's a good sweetness to it. Now, this is agave from the highlands, from what I know. And the highlands are a sweetness just because of the soil. And typically the lowland agaves are a little more earthier, maybe florally, but I'm really a big fan of the sweeter ones. That's really smooth. There's on the finish, there's something really unique, and it's almost like I'm catching a vanilla, and I know it's not rested, and typically, you know, with something that is aged or rested for a period of time, you'll get some properties of that barrel. And I don't know where it's coming from. It could be the agave itself. It could be, you know, throughout the process. I'm not really sure. So, tequila has a bad rep sometimes. And because of Blancos, you know, the clear tequilas, as some people would call it, they're really peppery, so it just kind of burns. There is no burn on this. This is so ridiculously smooth. With a Blanco, I typically don't sip them. This is something that I could absolutely sip, and I keep reaching for an ice cube, but I don't know if I'm ready to do that. I mean, on the nose, it just smells so good. Now, there's something really interesting that I did pick up, and on this one, it says Gran Cava de Oro. On this one, it just says Cava de Oro. What's the difference? Well, thankfully, I am here to help you out with another lesson. So, here's the difference between them. Cava is the Mexico version. And typically, the Gran is the one that's imported into the United States or Canada. So, that's what's the difference with it. And I looked at a couple of the other bottles, and they're Gran. You know, it's kind of a mixture. So that's really what it is. It's interesting. I don't know any more behind it, but that's kind of what it's saying. This isn't unaged. So from what I understand, it is straight from distillation, poured in. It's just good. I mean, the citrus, like, I don't know, like, there's almost like a banana tone to it. It's really unique. Like, it's really good. I gotta say, it is just really good. So, let's get an ice cube in here. I'm gonna chill it down. So, Cava de Oro, doing a translation. I think before I said digging for gold, you know, was one of the things, a cave of gold. I don't know. So, Plata means silver. So, a silver tequila is also referred to as a white tequila, platinum tequila, or a Blanco. So, Plata and Blanco, they're actually the same. Oh, that's outrageous. That is one of the more distinctive, I mean, it's just so unique in the flavor. It's very distinct. I don't know if I've had any Blancos like this. So, that is just incredibly smooth. Absolutely smooth. So, Alberto Pardita, you've done it again. So, we if you watch this, you know we rank this. And I'll just give it away. It was Teak Life approved. This one, 100% hands down Teak Life approved. And this is the base for the Extra Anejo. So, I mean, how could you go wrong? I mean, really, I wasn't expecting anything less. It is just fantastic. Alright, so I drank it all. I have to do another on the rock. And I said rock, not rocks. There was only one ice cube. But, where can you get this? You know, our friends over at Old Town Tequila online, the largest online retailer for tequila, and it's about 38 bucks. So this is a really good deal. It's a heavy bottle. This is something that really, if you find somebody that could cut the top off of this, it'd be a great glass. It would be a fantastic lamp. You know, something to accent your bar. Really, really cool. So, again, definitely Teak Life approved. I'm really, really digging this. And I didn't even have to use the shot glass. Got my own. But, in case of emergency, break glass. Or just break the plug open. One of the two. But, that wraps up another episode of something new here in the Teak Life Basement Bar. Cava de Oro, Plata, which also is a Blanco. 100% Teak Life approved. So, make sure that you go to teaklife.com and read the blog posts. Don't forget about those. Follow us on social media. If you want to contact us, you can do that all from teaklife.com. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell your friends about Teak Life. Learn something. We're here to educate you. And life is too short to drink bad liquor. So, I'm going to finish the rest of this, and I will see you next time.